Alright, so real quick, I just want to preface this video by saying, so a few nights ago, my friend Nex Lamau and I, we decided to just start doing floor 7 duo carries. Since, you know, they make decent money, of course. They're not extremely reliable, though, because you only get, like, a customer every hour, especially when you have competition. And that's exactly what happened the other night when we had a very interesting encounter with another carrier who we were actually kind of scoffing at in the party finder because there was only one guy, and you know it's obviously extremely difficult to solo crush in the second phase. And so apparently not long after we were making fun of this guy, obviously we didn't say anything to him, but he like apparently started messaging the people we got in our party. Obviously they believed us, so they stayed in our party, but like he just started messaging them and just saying that like he should join their party or they should join his party. And obviously they, you know, they still said no. And so he was like telling them to join his party because he was better, had a higher class level, and he was accusing us of scamming, which is kind of ironic given his name. Like, that's exactly the kind of name I would type if I were a scammer. So anyway, after a while, this guy like started messaging us saying, "Please tell them you scam." And I was like, "Well, why the hell would we do that? That's not." So we got him in a Discord call, right? And he invited us, and by he I mean the guy who was in our party. But just before he did so, he told us that he just learned the N-word, which was lovely information for me because the second I joined, that's all I heard, every other word that that guy spewed. And he had a very interesting accent. Obviously, I don't know exactly what it was because I'm awful at identifying that kind of thing, but like, it was not American, even though he said he was from Tennessee. And, well, you know, it's pretty obvious that he wasn't, but just to make sure, I asked him what the capital of Tennessee was, and he just froze for like a solid, well, I don't know, however long it made it obvious that like he was in fact not from Tennessee. But like after a long while and a lot of payment that was unnecessary, we managed to get him to carry not only the guy that he would have scammed, who was in our party, but also me and Nex, so that he could prove he actually could solo crush, which, I mean, I think he made pretty obvious that he couldn't.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
You suck my.
What? Why would I? Bro, you're supposed to carry.
Okay, Spino, stay there so I can
Oh
crash.
shit, I was the wrong way.
Stay there so I can crash. Bro, they're making me look bad. Oh, he killed himself. Now I have to solo crash, which I don't know how. How do solo crash?
So I'm not gonna lie, he was very entertaining to listen to. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I don't know if it has anything to do with his mental health or not. But I'd rather not talk about that because I have no clue. The point is, like, he just, I don't know. We thought he was trolling us at one point because, like, it was just so, I don't know. The best way I can describe it is, like, at one point when, I shit you not, he just started barking. Like, I can't even make this up.
You do solo carries, don't you?
Shut up, you fucker!
Bro just pulled a speed right there.
Bro, I need my Maxor. I need to switch to Maxor.
Barking.
So yeah, after the carry, the man basically, like, asked for more money, but obviously we didn't give him any. And it was a solid half an hour later that like we were just kind of, I don't know what we were doing. I was kind of doing my own thing while just kind of listening to him talk to the other guys in the chat, because by now Nex had like invited a bunch of his other friends who were also on mute but just listening. And one of them was his co-op member, AKT Lamau, or they called her Act. And then I made it obvious that yes, she is a girl, which we made the mistake of telling him, and that's when things got real bad. But before that, I should mention that when we looked on NameMC, which if you don't know what that is, basically you look up any player name and it tells them all their previous names. So we looked up his name, as big of a nightmare as that was to type that shit in. We found out that one of his previous usernames was TheF7Master. Now, I don't know if that name is familiar to anyone or not, but basically he's kind of infamous for, well, you know, scamming. And you may have seen him in like floor 7 party finders advertising carries in the past, because I sure have. I mean, in fact, I probably have even been scammed by him before in my last profile. Like, he has made billions of coins. I think he's got like a 14 billion coin net worth just from scamming people. And he was so obvious about it, like he admitted it. But anyway, the worst part was after the carry, when Nex invited his co-op member, who, like I said, is a female. She's 16 apparently. But he basically told her to type that she was 18 so he could screenshot that and have proof, so that he could essentially just sexually harass her verbally for like a solid 20 minutes, which was just absolutely vile to listen to. Obviously, she's fine. We were all muted and he was the only one talking, but like, that's just not okay, because that's like the kind of thing you see on YouTube of like exposing a pedophile.
It's okay. I have a screenshot. She's 18. I'm not gonna get fucked up.
Nobody's recording, bro. My thing is off. Look, you can tell. It's not recording.
Act. How big are your Act? What is the diameter of your What is the diameter?
So I know this video didn't really end up having kind of a circular morale or lesson to be learned, other than just a general be careful, especially on Discord and talking to people, because, you know, people are out there, you'll find them. And I think, you know, Discord mods, Skyblock sweaty scammers, and like pedophiles kind of go hand in hand. I'm kind of joking when I say that, but also not, because, well, evidently he is all three of those. So, yeah, I would just say be careful, and yeah, overall I just kind of wanted to like share the experience, because it was weird.
How do you have a Cat of 43 account when you're such a retard? I mean, so good.
Shut the fuck up!
My bad. I'm sorry, Master. I'm sorry.